Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May 29th, 2021. We're going to give you the top cannabis stock to buy today if the market was open, but it's not. We're recording this on the weekend. But nevertheless, today, this particular cannabis stock, Canopy Growth, is one of the best cannabis stocks right now in the market in anticipation to see the market go higher. We're going to talk about that all without being confused. We're not going to give you articles. We're not going to show you earnings reports. We're not going to give you any fundamental analysis. We're not even going to give you technical analysis just to show you where price is going to go. Now, if you appreciate that, again, we're here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. You can join this team. You can join this community if you want to learn more and call the market right on your own. We're here for that. So if you want to participate, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. So let's check this out real quick. First thing I wanted to show you is that I'm going to start exposing and showing you all, how much confusion is really out there when people use technical analysis. One reason why we don't use it is because it causes too much confusion. You have no idea as to where price is going to go when you use technical analysis. Yes, I said it. You have no idea. And I want you all to see the charts that we use versus this one. Look at this one. Okay. Take a look at this individual. This is what this individual posted on TradingView. This is Ali Raouf, and he went ahead and posted all of this just to find out where price is going to go. And you are in no better position knowing or even predicting where price is going to go for Bitcoin. This is the product, Bitcoin. So even having all of this plastered on this paper, on this chart, you still have no idea if Bitcoin is a buy or a sell. You don't. The biggest reason why technical analysis does not work is because they have lagging indicators. It only shows you what happened previously, historically. It cannot tell you in anticipation where the market is likely to go. It only reads what occurred in the past. And when you're in the markets, the past is not always a predictor of the future. Just realize that, right? So you're looking at all of this information on this chart, and you still have this one word that is a buzzword that lets you know that someone doesn't know what they're talking about. And listen to what he wrote in his post. Watch out the PRZ. If price continues to go correction, there is great possibility for reversal. Key word is if. So this chart has all of this information, right? And you still have to include that word if. That is the biggest clue that someone doesn't understand and realize what they're doing. If. Because now you're telling me that I'll have to wait until this continues. In this particular situation, Bitcoin will have to continue to go in correction. Well, at what point do you realize that Bitcoin is still continuing in that correction? And then at what point would you expect the market to change its course and start going higher? All of these indicators don't tell you that. He has the EMA cross, the EMA 12, pivots traditional auto, wherever that is, and the Ichimoku, wherever that is. You have to understand every bit of those technical indicators just to see where market is going to go. You got the MACD 1226 closed, the MAC 2452. Come on, guys, follow us, okay? We're not going to give you this type of confusion. You're not no expert just because you're able to drop a couple of technical indicators on your chart. You cannot explain all of this. So, would you rather have our chart or this one? Your choice. But let's talk about why we think Canopy Growth is the top stock to buy today in the cannabis sector. So you guys can see we did a price prediction for Canopy Growth all the way back here on May the 8th, and we played the weakness. We told you all to expect Canopy Growth to go lower in price. We did. And it did. We told you that we would TP around $22.25. That is precisely where the market went. It didn't go all the way down to our ultimate TP price, which was around $20.25. But hey, that's why we pinpoint some areas of TP so that we can at least grab some profits out the market before the market goes the other way. So 12, almost 13% profitability was had a couple of days into our prediction, May the 13th, 2021. Boom. So that's done. That's over. You guys can see another thing as to why we're expecting the market in Canopy growth to go higher. It's because take a look at the volume. All right, volume is the biggest clue that we have at our disposal as to what the market is trying to do. So over the last 4 trading days, I mean, take a look at this amount of volume versus what we've seen recently during the month of March and April. So we are noticing that we are grabbing some attention from bigger pockets, right? The bigger institutions are seeing this market in Canopy growth. They are now entering this particular store of Canopy growth, and either they are purchasing or they are selling more of Canopy growth in the market. It's just that easy. All right. So let's switch this thing over to a different time frame. This is the 5-day time frame into the market in Canopy growth. And this market really is not in a biased direction, meaning we're not seeing this market actually trending in one direction, right? We have a lot of rigid upward, downward movement in the market in Canopy growth. So we're not seeing this particular stock in a definitive trend. All right. So looking at this on the weekly time frame, you can see here ever so slightly that the area of restriction into the market in Canopy growth would come in at around $28, maybe $30 for the long term. All right, so this is the 3 weeks time frame right here. You can see here that there is not a definitive area of restriction in the market in Canopy growth. So that simply means that the area of restriction can be found around 28 all the way up there towards $30 in Canopy growth. Now, one thing I will tell you is that I like how the market was able to close price above $22.50. So that's going to be our support area. Okay. So we're anticipating this particular market to go higher in price. $22.50 is going to be our area of support in order for that to continue. Let's see this on the 5 weeks time frame. Even here on the 5 weeks time frame, the market currently is giving us some indication of reversal. I'm not telling you that this market is going to shoot all the way up there towards $65. No, we're not going to give you those type of predictions. You know, that is outlandish. I'm surprised that people continue to see videos of individuals telling you that these particular products are going to shoot to the moon. But hey, so now this first area of restriction is where we're going to eye the market in Canopy growth trying to go to, which is around $28, almost $29. It's very vague. It's not clear point to where you can see it actually come to fruition, right? We really don't see that. So looking at that, we're going to TP the market initially. I would say around $27.50. That's 6%. It's not much, but we can realize that the market can reverse its movement from going higher to going back down around $27.50. So we need to play that. But I'm going to bring it up here towards $30 ultimately for Canopy growth. Okay, so we got $27.50 as our first area of TP, all the way back up there towards 30. Okay. So let's bring this over a little bit. Let me get rid of this line. There we are. So we're in position. This is what we're looking forward to over the next couple of trading days in the market for Canopy growth. Again, first area to take profit for us would be around $27.50. Ultimately, all the way up there towards $30. All right, so we're in position. Now it's your turn. You need to get in position. What are you seeing on the chart for Canopy growth? Are you seeing the market go higher in price? If so, tell me, where would you take your profits? Tell me, where would you take the bag from the trap? Because he's trying to take your money, and it's vice versa. We're trying to take it right back from him. So where would you take the money from him? Let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.